Affiliate marketing for beginners over the age of 40, step by step, 2026. Let's go. Now, why would you even want to listen to me? Well, over 10 years ago, I started selling digital products as an affiliate, and I made my first commission over 10 years ago using free traffic, and I can show you how to do the same thing. Your age is actually an advantage, and you would think not, but listen to me. Just pay attention to me for a minute. When you're young, you can fail over and over again. You have no pressure of time. You're over 40. I'm over 40. We've got to get our shit together. We want that freedom. We got to buckle down. We got to get this shit going. We've got to focus. We don't have time to fail. We've got to make it work. And that is the advantage. Why do most beginners fail? Well, this is pretty simple. You've got a ton of information online. You've got 100 different ways, 100 different tips and tricks that everybody's feeding you. You've got to build this funnel. You've got to do this email follow-up. You need to use this latest strategy. AI is now here and it's changing every day. You're overwhelmed with information. You need a plan and you need to be consistent with it, and you need a mentor to put it all together. And if you go to rascalcash.com for as little as $7 one-time payment, you can work with me. You're going to have my personal cell phone. You're going to be able to get in touch with me. We're going to go through your strengths, your weaknesses. We're going to develop a plan. And if you give me 90 days of consistent action, I will prove to you that you can do this and you will succeed. Choosing a niche. A lot of people fail at this. There are 3 evergreen niches. And when I say evergreen, I mean that there are 3 niches that will always make money. And those are health, wealth, and relationships. You need to get into one of those 3 niches and maybe even a sub niche of one of those niches. That's where you need to be. That's where you'll be able to consistently make money. Picking an offer. Now, I think this is the most important and the hardest part. A lot of offers out there are high cost, low value. Now, what do I mean? You've got a lot of AI generated books and programs that are just super generic and won't help you do anything. What you want to find is a high value, low cost offer. And if you go to rascalcash.com, I have that for you. Extremely high value, extremely low cost, as low as $7 one-time payment, and even more value. You get my personal cell phone number. You can contact me with questions. We develop a plan, like I said, developed for you for your strengths. You want to create a funnel. Now, as a beginner, I definitely don't suggest that, but rascalcash.com, I have the funnel set up for you. But if you want to create your own funnel, if you want to do everything from scratch, you need a capture page for emails, because only about 1% to 2% of cold traffic, cold visitors will actually purchase your offer the first time they see it. They need to be warmed up. That's why you need their email address. You're going to have to follow up with email and warm people up. If you go to rascalcash.com, I've got all that done for you. Not only that, again, you get to work with me personally. You get my cell phone, my personal cell phone. Driving traffic. Now, people make this harder than it is. Harder than it's never been hard. Free traffic or paid traffic. In those 3 niches that I gave you, not only can you use social media, with TikTok and Instagram and YouTube, it's never been easier to drive traffic, to get eyeballs on an offer. In those 3 niches, you can also do what's called solo ads. And I will have a video specific to solo ads and how to use solo ads. And all you're doing there is, I said, an email list is important. What you're doing is you get to borrow an email list. You get to send an email to someone else's list to get curiosity, to get clicks, and you're paying for the clicks on your offer, the getting the eyeballs on your offer. Building an email list. This is where I messed up when I started a long time ago. When I started over 10 years ago, all I did was send people to offers. And like I said, only 1% to 2% of people will actually purchase. I was leaving money on the table by not building an email list at that time, not following up, not continuing a conversation, not sit like creating content like YouTube videos or whatever and sending emails out to those people when I created content and developing that list. An email list is so important because you can get people to understand you. Now the email list is different than it used to be because now you've got spam filters. You've got to learn how to write your emails to stay out of the spam folder, and you've got to learn how to write your emails to stay out of the promotions folder. If you go to rascalcash.com, those emails are done for you. Listen, it is not too late if you're over 40. It's actually an advantage. I've already said that. Get your shit together. If you're serious, I can show you how to make money online from your phone, from your computer, however you want to do it. You can do it with no cost traffic. I can show you how to do paid traffic. I've done it all. I've seen it all. I've made it work. You get my personal phone number. I cannot express how important that is. For as little as $7 one-time payment, which I recommend you do more than that, but for as little as $7 one-time payment, you get my personal cell phone number, you get a done-for-you funnel, you get a traffic strategy and tactics. They teach you how to do all this in a course. And the email follow-ups are done for you. Everything is done for you. It's literally a business in a box, and you get to learn the most important skill, which is driving traffic and getting eyeballs on offers. rascalcash.com, like and subscribe.